Hello folks. Well,
What?
it is January the 31st, 2025 and Gary has done it.
We've done it.
Yeah, we've both done it. I mean,
Yeah,
I wasn't going to the gym every day, but I only had now and again I had one day a week off.
Yeah. But no, but you've managed to not have any sweet stuff.
Yeah.
No chocolates.
No chocolates, no cakes. I had one naughty biscuit, but that's not a naughty biscuit, but it is what it is. It was only oats.
It was naughty biscuit.
But yeah, we've done it, and we think January's a long month, and I suppose it has been, but actually you'd be surprised at how quickly
It's flown by. Yeah,
it does move and shift.
It has gone. It has gone quite quickly. I've managed to go to the gym every day for 30 minutes. Evidence is on every video I've done.
You have done, haven't you? And there's been a few times when actually you've been late back from work, or like last night you had a lot on with the tiles and stuff, and stressing over that, and just especially with the dark nights, dark mornings. I think you've done really well.
Yeah, I'm quietly proud of myself, I've got to admit. If anybody's interested in how I got on over the last, I think it's 28, 29, 30 and today, I've put the videos like I've normally done, like I've done with the shorts at the end of here. So you can catch up with that if you so wish, of how I went on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been good. I'm feeling fitter, healthier. I've lost a bit of weight. How much of a weight have I lost? Shall we find out?
Yeah.
Let's go and have a look. So here we are, the scales are ready. I'm going to get on them.
It's the big weigh-in day. Let's see how you've done. So 31 days.
I can zoom in a little bit. Here we go. Ooh, that went weird. So just over 14 stone. They're not fantastic, these scales, I've got to admit. They're a bit all over the place.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking I've lost about half a stone.
Well, that's good as well, because you've been exercising, and you always put weight on when exercising, because I'm also...
That's good.
Well done.
Half
a stone in a month.
Yeah, it's not bad. Back to the chat. We're back again. So, half a stone. Not bad, is it?
No, it's not.
Give or take. The scales are fantastically
I think that's really good in a month. And I think as well, because of exercise, I think anyone that does exercise or knows a lot about exercise knows that when you're losing weight, you gain with exercise.
Yeah. So
that's a good achievement.
I've done quite well there, haven't I?
Yeah.
See how I get on. Now it's a matter of trying to keep it up best I can. I won't be going every day, I've got to admit.
No,
it was too much. That's it. That's what it's taught me. I think every day at this moment in time, for the way I am, I think every day for more than 31 days would be way too much.
You do need a rest. I think you need a rest.
I'm looking for 2 days off at least now.
Yeah. I think that's reasonable, to be honest.
Although we'll be climbing up a steep hill tomorrow, so
yeah, we're going to Lincoln.
It'll probably be worse.
The gym tomorrow. So you've lost half a stone. My wedding ring. I've been wearing since we went to Sandringham like a ring reducer, a plastic thing, which sometimes on the other channel when I'm holding cards up, you'll be able to see it. I've actually gone to 2 reducers now, so I think that may be 2 ring sizes down, I'm presuming.
I'm on 1 at the minute.
Yeah.
I'm on 1 at the minute.
So last night I went to 2 reducers, which is good, isn't it? So if I put wedding ring on, it falls straight off.
Yeah, we're trying to reduce the amount of time we have to get them resized.
I know.
Because when you're still losing weight, I hate to get them resized and then have to do it again.
But I think the next time I drop now will be a resize.
Yeah, I think it.
Yeah, because...
to be honest with you, I was looking for his anniversary next year. That was what I was aiming for, to get his rings.
I won't be able to wear that long.
We'll see. Okay.
You said this year, Gary.
I think you misheard me.
No, I didn't. You said this year. Because I'm not even wearing my engagement ring, because that'll need one on it. It'd be too many pieces of rubber to have my finger. So
that's fine.
I'm doing mine this year.
I thought, we are going to do it this year, but I did try and push for next year.
No. We don't know what way things go on.
Yeah, it's just, he's losing more weight. It could, he could lose more weight on your finger, and you have to do it again, which could prove expensive.
You're off again. We've been having conversations this week with Gary about abundance and what to say and what not to say. You're feeling it a little bit, aren't you, with lots of things. It's hard, isn't it? Because you are very scientific and I'm not very scientific. So when I'm talking about abundance and not saying certain things, it can... Bless you.
and see how we go.
Yeah. So yeah. So what have I learnt this month? What have you learnt this month?
I've learned that the gym's not to be scared of, and even if you're just going for 30 minutes, it's not that bad. It don't kill your day off. You know what I mean? You can spend a couple of hours in there, but half an hour's enough.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably, if I start going again, go 2 or 3 times a week maybe, and maybe scale it up to 30 minutes, 45 minutes or something like that. We've got other machines that I've not been using. We've got weights, all that kind of stuff. So there's stuff I can add on.
Yeah.
So it's just about that kind of mentality really. But it's more to try and get my what's the word? Endurance.
Yeah.
Endurance.
Oh, you've done that now.
Yeah.
Probably in for about 3 times a week. That's what they do, say minimum 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And see how you go.
Yeah.
One of the things I've learned as well is to listen to your body, because last Monday I didn't. I rarely have one of these days where my body just doesn't want to go to the gym. And I really didn't. And I put it off. And then I forced myself after lunch. And I actually went faint in the gym. And it worries me not worries me as in, because when I started my periods as a young little whippersnapper, I used to have little fainting fits with hormones. And now I'm like thinking, is this going to come back as an adult going the other way? Because I actually had to sit down, my eyes went blurry and everything, and I went sweaty and just...
I thought you were going to collapse.
Yeah, it was weird. I think if I'd have kept pushing, I'd have probably fainted. And I keep having these little things where I go a bit... Like this morning cleaning, I went a bit... And it's not like a sugar drop, because I know the difference with that. So it's listen to your body, because your body tells you when you need to be doing something or when you just need to rest, because sometimes you just need to rest.
We had a little visitor in the gym as well, didn't we?
A little lizard.
A little lizard.
Don't know.
It's either a newt or a lizard. A little. What would this called? What I called a common lizard.
Yeah, common lizard.
It was a common lizard or a newt. We couldn't decide. There's nowhere to be found now. I don't know where he is. But he was a little cutie pie. He was a little cutie pie, I've got to admit. Just let him get on his way.
It was.
Debated whether to let him out or not, but he got in, so he must be able to get out again if he wants to. But we'll see. Yeah. What did you say? You saw seen a lizard meant? Can't remember.
Oh, I got my shamanic book out, and it was something along the lines of facing your fears or facing your... I'm sure it was about money as well, and
probably.
Because the thing is with animals, when an animal just appears in your life, there is a reason for it. Now, this obviously isn't the other channel, but there is also the question of whether that lizard was real or not. In some cases, people can see an animal that actually isn't there.
Well, you did see it as well.
Yeah, but it can be just... I know what I mean. See what I mean?
It's quite funny. But I've never seen a lizard around here.
Yeah, I've never seen a lizard in England, I don't think.
It's not like we're in Spain or somewhere like that, somewhere really hot. Yeah, it's very strange.
We've not seen him since.
No. Little fella. I called him Godzilla.
I know. Yeah.
It could have been a she, Godzilla, because I don't know what that's Godzilla would be.
Yeah. And also not to be afraid of resolutions. I think there's a lot of wounding around resolutions, because we're starting to realise that the new year isn't actually what we've been told. The new year is actually in spring. So consequently, a lot of the resolutions that we make, we can stumble on. And that can really cause some triggering in people and overwhelm people, but actually don't let it. Because I was listening to someone this morning, and she actually said that she tweaks resolutions as she goes through the month. That if it's not working, she tweaks it. And I think that's a healthier way than saying, "Oh, I'm not making a resolution." Because I think sometimes it's nice to have a moment with something. You don't have to keep it on forever.
I mean, I had to tweak mine a bit, because I had to get some enthusiasm in there, because I was getting it a bit boring. So I had to try and put some some goals in there, which is like reaching 4K, reaching 4.5K. And it kept me going through the month. Well, if I didn't have done that and I just plodded away, like I have for the last few days, I've got to admit, it might have been a bit dull and I might have struggled a bit more. But Yeah, I think you've got to pick the right resolution. Because you've got to find something that you want to do anyway. Because I've been wanting to go to the gym for quite a while, and Claire's been saying, "Why aren't you going to the gym? Why aren't you going to the gym?" And I just couldn't be bothered. Let's put it that way.
Right, yeah.
I couldn't get the enthusiasm up, and this has kind of got me going. And it's nothing to be scared about, and I could do it. It's not going to kill me. So hopefully I'll start doing it a bit more. I might notice a difference when I have a shave. My double chin might be gone. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
There's no gap anymore. Used to be a little bald patch where my double chin was because my hair wouldn't grow on the double chin.
Bless you.
Well, no, see what it's like when I have my next trim. It's due a trim.
Bless you. And I think as well, find an exercise that suits you. There's a lot out there when we start looking into exercise of do this, do that, and you'll see a lot of people doing stuff. And you may want to do a certain type of exercise, like I would love to run. I would love to be a regular runner. Honestly, that is a true fact. I would love to go out and pound those streets as a runner. But I know that my knee won't let me do it. And I tried to do it on the treadmill. But because it's a complicated story, because I have no balance, don't ask. When I walk, I can actually stumble. So when I'm running, I don't run straight, so I can be a bit out of sync. So
it's not ideal on a treadmill.
No, it's not, and it's not ideal.
You get away on the street, as long as you're not running to the road.
Yeah. But
on a treadmill.
So I've got to really think, you know what, I'd rather just walk fast or do a long walk than run because you wear lots. I'm not saying that running's bad for you. It's not. I think if your body's for it, and that's another thing. Some people's bodies are for running. Some people's bodies are for swimming. Some people's bodies are for cycling. It's like some people's brains are for mathematics and science and geography or whatever. And I think find what works for you. It could just be a slow walk daily. It could be a steady 10 lap swim. It could just be resistance training.
Yeah, you've got to do what works for you, haven't you? I found walking works for me quite well. I've got to try and maybe mix it up a bit now. So I've got spindly legs, but I've got a big gut still.
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I've just about dropped down to large now.
Yeah, it's not like it used to be though, is it?
No, it just feels the same. It's weird, isn't it? It still feels and looks the same, even though it's probably half the size. If that makes sense, you still feel it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's how people become anorexic. Because they still feel the same, so they're constantly feeling fat, even though they're not. They're nowhere near fat. There's not an ounce of fat on the body, but they still think they're fat.
Yeah.
And that's how people put more lip filler in the lips, and they end up where it looks like somebody's put a pump and blown the lips right up because the lips still look thin.
It's like everything, isn't it? And that's why a lot of big people, and I'm guilty of this. When you buy clothes, you'll still buy big sizes. But you can go the other way as well. When you start to put weight on, you still buy your own size, and that's why nothing fits. We're a funny species, aren't we? I've also learned as well the importance of balance, because I think whenever you say, it's interesting because I think giving something up can be an achievement, but it can also bring up a lot of insecurities, I think, and a lot of pressure that we shouldn't really be putting on ourselves. And I wonder if the answer is actually balance. If we could just as a species learn balance with bread, balance with meat, balance with vegetables, balance with sugar, and balance with wine, we would have been in such a better position than we are now. But because we've all had those extremes with sugar, fat, wine, whatever.
Any form of overindulgence.
Yeah, we've actually got ourselves into a pickle now where we're all having to look at something in our life and really pull back on it, and that's bringing up so much as well.
Crazy, isn't it? All my clothes don't fit now either.
You can wait till anniversary next year. What are you joking?
I'm slowly trying to get my wardrobe back down a size. I'm down to large now, but every time there's a little sale on, I'll buy a few little bods and bobs. We'll get there eventually.
You will.
Otherwise, I'll still wear the big stuff. You still feel comfortable though when you're a bit overweight in the bigger stuff. That's why I think I've always gone a size too big. You know what I mean? Because when you're big, you're hiding yourself in your clothes, aren't you? So I've always gone a size too big. I'm trying to get to the size that fits me now.
Yeah, you'll get to a stage though where you'll feel overwhelmed in your big clothes. I find that you can actually feel it.
Some of the I had double
Quite
XL.
claustrophobic.
Yeah, I had double XL, and I had to give them away, didn't I? Because I struggled with it, and I went only XL. Yeah. And now I'm starting to buy large. I'm somewhere in between. I think sometimes the large feels a bit small, but again, I think that's me being body conscious rather than them actually not fitting.
And speaking of clothes, when you lose weight, don't ever save your big clothes or your fat clothes, whatever you want to call it. I always say do not save those clothes, because when you save those clothes, you're putting out there that you're going to be big again. I know people can get triggered by that because it's cost, but honestly, give them to a charity shop. Give them away.
I've still got my extra large.
Give them to a charity shop.
Double XL.
Yeah, give them to a charity shop.
I won't have any clothes then.
When you do get your new clothes, give them to it. You see what I mean?
Well, because they're like that kind of material, I was trying to shrink them in the dryer, wasn't I? But because they're probably better quality than some of the stuff I've bought in the past, they're not shrinking. Other t-shirts I've bought in the past have just shrunk in the dryer and they've been way too small. And when you get them too big, you can't get them to shrink. It's like, anyway.
Yeah. So, how was your January? We'll be doing a wrap-up January video, have we done?
We've done a wrap-up January video.
We
did it
last week. Do you know time at the minute? How was your January been? How was your resolutions been? How was your changes, tweaks? Did you do any tweaks or changes? And again, it doesn't matter if you're going to do it in February or March or April.
Now, people always use January, don't they? But you know, you can have your resolution anytime you want. You don't have to have it for the month. You can have it for a week. You can have it for a day. You know what I mean? I'm not going to have my coffee today. You know what I mean? I'm not going to smoke my vape today.
Yeah.
That'll be more struggle, I don't know.
You sound like a vapor there, but you're not.
I'm not, no. I'm glad I am not as well.
Yeah, there's a lot coming out about vaping, isn't there?
Interesting.
Yes. So is that us?
That'll be us, I think. That is January challenge over. So we're going to have, like I said, I've got the last few videos that I did while I was in the gym and look at all my sessions and times and distances. If you're so interested, if you like me and you like those kind of things, then they are coming up next. Other than that, we will see you next time.
We will. And let us know down below as well if what other things you'd like us to natter about. Topics, I don't know.
Yeah.
Give us some ideas. Like I said, tomorrow vlog stuff starts coming back very slowly but surely.
Yep.
So there'll be vlogs and natters. Yeah.
And inspirational quotes.
Oh yeah, do you want to tell them a little bit about that?
We have a bit, haven't we, already, in the January natter. But starting tomorrow, there'll be a new feature in the shorts section. We're starting to do more shorts, aren't we? In the shorts section, I will be doing an inspirational quote every day. And I've scheduled it to come on at 7 o'clock GMTV.
That takes me back.
GMT, isn't it? What is it?
GMT.
Yeah.
I think it is.
So,
yeah, GMT.
English time, basically.
Greenwich
Mean Time. 7 o'clock every day, on the dot, you'll get an inspirational quote from me. So hopefully you enjoy that. And if you've got any quotes you want me to share with everybody else, let me know. We'll see how it gets on. Other than Thursdays, I can do any quote. You'll see on Thursday. I'm a bit of fun on Thursdays.
You're doing that. You're doing that, aren't you? I'm not doing the inspirational quotes.
I'm doing the inspirational quotes, yeah.
Because I've got two other channels, you see. Well, you enjoyed it though, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's all set up.
Yeah, it's all set up. We've got next 5 or 6 done.
So look out for those and share them as well.
So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, share, like
the video. Please like the videos, because when you like the videos, it helps to get the video. It helps the algorithm to get videos up. Because somebody actually rightly said that more people need to start liking YouTube videos.
And put a comment. You don't have to write anything, or just say woohoo or yes, or put a little emoji, thumbs up. Anything would be welcome in the comment section, other than telling us off. Now we welcome constructive criticism as well.
Yeah.
But hey ho, people like that as well, don't they?
Yeah. What?
Hey ho.
What? Oh, hey ho.
Hey ho. I've done it. Finally done it in this video. Hey ho. Right then, me coming up again in a second. But other than that, have a good day. See you later.
See you later.
So long. Day 28. Steady day today. Day 29. So a bit steady again, but managed to push myself a bit more than I did day 28. 3.9. Penultimate day, we're getting there, aren't we? Oh, thank God. Again, another steady one. Managed 3.7. Here we go. Last gym session for January. I'm just about there. Just got to get through it now. All going well. Well, I've done it. 31 days solid. See you in a minute. Bye. Day 31. That's it. I'm done. Done, dusted, and done. It's been a ride. It's not been, an Olympic level of gym exercise. I've done anywhere between 3.5 and 4.5k every day. Managed 4k today as a little. Just try and do as much as I can. The 4.5 was out of my realms today, I've got to admit. But I've done it, I've achieved it, and hopefully I've got myself a bit into the gym to be able to do more exercise through the year and keep it going. I'm not committing to doing it every day. I just couldn't do that. It's just too much. Not at this stage. Maybe in the future, I don't know. But let's try 2 or 3 times a week, see where I go. But I've earned myself a nice little rest. So thank you very much for your support and for watching those videos during January and this challenge. I will catch you on the next video. Goodbye.